Imagine waking up tomorrow carrying an extra 30 pounds of body fat. You have just 1 month to change the direction of your health. What would you do? Most people would immediately slash calories, spend hours on the treadmill, or search for the newest miracle diet. But if I've learned anything from years of studying metabolism and nutrition, it's this. Fat loss isn't simply about eating less. It's about helping your body work the way it was designed to work. Your body constantly receives signals from your lifestyle. Every meal, every hour of sleep, every workout, every stressful day, and every walk tells your metabolism either to store energy or to use it. If I had only 30 days, I wouldn't chase perfection. I'd focus on 5 high-impact habits that improve metabolic health while making fat loss easier. Let's begin. Habit 1. Stop eating all day. One of the biggest problems today isn't necessarily what people eat. It's how often they eat. Many people believe they must eat every 2 or 3 hours to keep the metabolism running. The truth is that every meal, and even many snacks, stimulates insulin. Insulin is a normal hormone. It's essential for life. But when insulin stays elevated throughout the day because you're constantly eating, your body has fewer opportunities to rely on stored fat for energy. Instead of grazing all day, I would eat 3 satisfying meals built around whole foods. No random snacks, no handfuls of crackers, no constant sipping of sugary drinks. Between meals, I'd simply drink water, sparkling water, plain coffee, or unsweetened tea. Within a few days, most people notice something surprising. Their cravings become quieter. Their energy becomes steadier. They stop thinking about food every hour. That's because the body begins learning how to use stored energy instead of demanding constant refueling. Habit 2. Respect your internal clock. Your metabolism doesn't behave exactly the same at every hour of the day. Our bodies naturally handle food more efficiently during daylight hours. Late-night eating often results in higher blood sugar responses compared with eating similar meals earlier in the day. That's why my second habit would be simple. Finish eating at least 3 hours before going to bed. If bedtime is 11 p.m., dinner ends around 8 p.m. This gives digestion time to slow down before sleep. During deep sleep, your body shifts toward repair, recovery, and hormone regulation. Quality sleep supports appetite hormones, energy balance, and recovery. When you're constantly eating late into the evening, you're working against that natural rhythm. You don't need perfection, just consistency. Habit 3. Build muscle, your metabolic ally. Many people think fat loss is about burning calories. In reality, preserving muscle is one of the smartest long-term investments you can make. Skeletal muscle plays a major role in handling glucose after meals. Healthy muscle tissue helps remove glucose from the bloodstream and store it where it's needed. That means better metabolic health over time. If I only had 30 days, I would strength train 2 or 3 times every week. Nothing fancy. Squats, push-ups, rows, deadlifts, overhead presses. Simple compound movements that train multiple muscles together. The goal isn't becoming a bodybuilder. The goal is creating a healthier body that uses energy more effectively. Protein also matters. Each meal would include a generous serving of high-quality proteins such as eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, chicken, lean beef, tofu, beans, or cottage cheese. Adequate protein supports muscle maintenance, especially during weight loss. Habit 4. Walk after meals. This habit sounds almost too easy, yet it may be one of the most practical strategies available. Instead of collapsing onto the couch after eating, I'd go outside for a 10 to 20-minute walk. Walking after meals encourages muscles to use glucose for energy. It also improves digestion for many people. The pace doesn't need to be intense. This isn't cardio training, it's simply movement. One short walk after your largest meal each day can become one of the easiest healthy habits you'll ever build. And unlike exhausting workouts, almost everyone can do it consistently. Consistency wins. Habit 5. Create small periods of rest for your metabolism. Modern life rarely gives our bodies a break. We're eating from sunrise until midnight, sometimes longer. Rather than constantly consuming food, I would occasionally allow longer overnight fasting periods. For many healthy adults, finishing dinner earlier and delaying breakfast naturally creates a 12 to 14-hour overnight fast. Some people may choose longer fasting protocols under appropriate medical guidance, but they are not necessary for everyone. The goal isn't starvation. The goal is allowing the body periods without continuous digestion. Combined with nutritious meals and regular exercise, this approach can help simplify eating patterns and improve adherence for many individuals. The hidden factor most people ignore: stress. You can eat perfectly, exercise consistently, sleep 8 hours, but if chronic stress dominates your life, your healthy habits become much harder to maintain. Stress affects appetite, food choices, sleep quality, and recovery. That's why every day I'd spend at least 10 minutes reducing stress. A walk outside, deep breathing, reading, prayer, meditation, journaling, anything that genuinely calms the nervous system. Healthy metabolism isn't only built in the kitchen, it's built in everyday life. What I would actually eat. My meals wouldn't be complicated. Breakfast might include eggs, vegetables, berries, and Greek yogurt. Lunch could be grilled chicken with vegetables, olive oil, quinoa, or beans. Dinner might be salmon, roasted vegetables, and a baked potato. Most meals would include lean protein, colorful vegetables, healthy fats, fiber-rich carbohydrates, plenty of water. No magic foods, no miracle powders, just nutritious meals eaten consistently. What I wouldn't do. I wouldn't spend hours on a treadmill. I wouldn't eliminate entire food groups without a medical reason. I wouldn't obsess over every calorie. I wouldn't punish myself after eating something unhealthy. One meal never determines your success. Your habits do. What happens after 30 days? The scale may move, your waist may shrink, your clothes may fit differently. But the biggest victory isn't just losing weight, it's changing how your body functions. Many people notice more stable energy, better sleep, reduced cravings, improved fitness, greater confidence. Those changes often make long-term fat loss much easier than relying on willpower alone. Final thoughts. If I truly had only 30 days, I wouldn't chase shortcuts. I'd focus on habits that I could still follow 30 years from now. Because lasting health doesn't come from extreme diets. It comes from repeating simple actions often enough that they become part of who you are. Remember, your metabolism isn't your enemy. It's responding to the signals you send every single day. Change those signals, stay patient, and let consistency do what motivation never can. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more evidence-informed health and nutrition content. Share this video with someone who's trying to improve their health, and let me know in the comments, which of these 5 habits will you start today?